So this is pound yen analysis for Monday the 18th of June. Now let's just have a look at prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we encountered resistance here in around the 148 to a lesser more recently, however, in around at 147.80. So we had difficulty around at 148 before having difficulty around at 147.80. From which we did see the sell side momentum come into the market, take us down towards this 146.38, where we had out a confluence of the 400 period moving average, brief bullish bounce, tested again, saw a bullish bounce up towards that 147, had a brief consolidation, saw the breakdown for another test of that 146.38, had a brief bullish bounce there before seeing this breakdown from this 146.38. So we tested it on quite a few occasions before we did eventually see this break of this 146.38. Now we've seen the break of 146.38. We do seem poised for a test of that 146 level. Now if we do see, let's just get the let's just have these levels out in the charts. So if we do see this break of this 146, if we do hold support in around 146, we're looking for a move back up towards our 146.38. If we can break and hold 146.38, we're looking for a move up towards our 147.35. In around where we do have the added confluence of the 200 period moving average here, as was 147.35. Thus increased likelihood of seeing sell side momentum return to the market from that level. If we do break and hold there, however, we're looking for a move up towards our 148 or in around at 147.80. or at 148. Now, if we do see the breakdown from this 146, if we fail to hold support at 146, we're looking for a move down towards a 145.11. Successful break from which we then look to head down towards a 144.78. I wouldn't anticipate prices moving much beyond a 144.78, but if we do progress beyond a 144.78, the very next level that we are looking at here to the downside would be a move down towards a 144.36 here on the pound against the yen. Now, what we'll do now is have a brief look here at the higher time frame. So first we have a look here at the monthly chart. We get the scale on here correct, and as we can see, we've seen a turnaround in this recovery. So we had this strong move from the downside, brief pullback, had this consolidative move to the upside, but we do appear to be breaking down somewhat here on the pound against the yen. Well, this month we are still in bullish territory. We've seen more recently we've had a strong bearish month. We did post some recovery, after which we did see another strong bearish month, and we do appear to be having a bit of a recovery. So there's a bit of a stair-step motion here to the downside. So we'll see whether we do see that follow through, either we do close this month bearish or into next month where we do see that sell side momentum continue here on the pound against the yen. We do appear to have bucked the trend to the upside somewhat. Now let's just have a brief look here at the weekly time frame, and over here on the weekly time frame, it's pretty much similar to the monthly time frame. Really, we've had this recovery to the upside. We've saw this slowdown price momentum, had a break to the downside, posted a lower high, further sell side momentum, brief recovery, further sell side momentum, and we do still see a bit of indecisiveness in the market at present, as indicated by the wicks to the upper side of these candles, suggesting there has been some sell side momentum over the past couple of weeks, in which case there remains a possibility of seeing further sell side momentum, as we do appear to have quite a bit of resistance overhead on the pound against the yen. What we'll do now is have a look at the daily chart, and over here on the daily chart we get the scale on here correct, and so we do have our highs, the lower highs again. Had a V-shaped reversal, had this brief consolidation, and did expect price to head up towards that 148.46. Wasn't to be the case. Encountered resistance in around at 148 to 147.80, in around that 20 pip zone, from which we are seeing that sell side momentum. We do look poised to test that 146 with the added confluence of a 400 period moving average. Again, we'll look to see if we do hold that 146 level. Failing to hold it, however, possibly looking for a move down towards that 145.11, beyond which 44.78 and possibly that 44.36 here on the pound against the yen. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.